Tonight, thousands descending on Michigan's capital in Lansing to protest the governor's current stay-at-home rules. Blocking traffic, honking their horns to protest some of the strictest rules in the country. Rules which include bans on all gatherings outside a single household, travel to in-state vacation homes, and the use of motorboats. Also, dramatic reductions in capacity for stores big and small. Out front now, the Democratic governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer. And Governor, I appreciate your time. So obviously there are critics who say your order goes too far. They say it's unconstitutional and that it's hurt too many businesses. Why do you think the measures are needed?
Well, let's just look at the fact that Michigan right now has the third highest most number of people that have died from COVID-19. And we are not the third biggest state in the nation. The fact of the matter is we have a unique challenge here in Michigan, and it requires a unique solution. We have to be really aggressive. Our hospitals were at capacity very early on. We know that COVID-19 has been here longer than it was ever detected. And so we've got to be really aggressive here in order to save lives.
So here's what one woman who attended the protest, she says she works in healthcare. Here's what she had to say, Governor.
I truly believe that restrictions should have been put on the people that are sick, that are coming down with the illness. I truly believe that there are some people that are at a higher risk than others. Us people that are at a lower risk, I feel like we should have continued out our lives and continued working.
So what's your response when you hear that?
Well, the fact of the matter is COVID-19 is a virus that is novel. There's no cure, there's no vaccine. It's incredibly contagious and it's deadly. And the worst part is that you can carry it for a week without even showing a symptom. Some people are completely asymptomatic. And what is, could manifest in, a fever or some sore muscles for one person in a household could be deadly for another. And that's precisely why everyone needs to do their part. This virus has been spreading by people who didn't even know they had it. Every time you touch that gas pump, think about the fact that COVID-19 stays active for 72 hours, our doctors are telling us. That's 3 days worth of people touching that same gas pump. One sick person touches it, and a nurse who's going to her shift touches it, and a food worker who's going to the store to stock the shelves touches it. You've just taken out people who are part of the life-sustaining work that needs to be done in a global pandemic. And so everyone's got to do their part.
So we have video today, Governor Whitmer, from outside the Capitol during the protest. You can see people standing together on the steps, people talking. Now, I want to make it clear, most people were in their cars, but there's a lot of people standing around, some of them not wearing masks. Jeff Zeleny was there, our reporter covering the protest. He said he saw a lot of people not social distancing. He said dozens upon dozens as he was there. Do you think that the protest put people at risk today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I can give you one clear example of how that is. It was a car protest, and they were backed up to in front of a hospital. There was an ambulance that could not get into the bay for 10 minutes. They absolutely impacted people's lives today and threatened people's lives. And we'll never know the precise number of COVID-19 cases that come as a result of this gathering, but we know that there will be some. There are definitely people that are asymptomatic, functioning in society, that continue to spread the disease. We're seeing continuous positive tests, and it's precisely events like this that contribute to how long we're going to have to be under the stay-home order that they were protesting.
So, Governor, President Trump said tonight it's up to governors to be responsible for testing. He said he could take strong action against them if he didn't like the job you're doing, that he could do that. And he also, back and forth over the past couple of days, he's been sort of saying he has the power to do whatever he wants. You, the governors, don't. He backed off that yesterday. But today, again, when it came to who's in charge, you, the governors, or him, he said him. Here he is.
We have the right to do whatever we want, but we wouldn't do that. But no, we would have the right to close down what they're doing if we want to do that. But we don't want to do that. And I don't think there'll be any reason to do that, but we have the right to do that.
Does he have the right to do that? I mean, he didn't 2 days ago. You surprised? He's now saying again he has the right to tell you what to do?
Listen, my responsibilities and duties and tools at my disposal as governor don't depend on one interpretation one night and another night. The fact of the matter is, you've seen governors across our country on both sides of the aisle take action necessary to protect the people in our states. We will do the same when it is time to re-engage sectors of our economy. Our powers are inherent in our offices, and it's not something that's debatable or it's opinion. It's just a fact. And what we all need to remember is that we are not one another's enemy. The enemy is COVID-19. We all got to be on the same page to beat this enemy. And that's precisely what our focus is on as governors across the country.
Governor Gretchen Whitmer, I appreciate your time.